Hello YouTube, it's me, I'm back, it's Nikki from Nikki Loves Lux, and we're back with a different video today. Today is some of the things I got for my 52nd birthday. Yes, that's right, I was 52 last week. I spent some time celebrating. I had the absolute pleasure of going to the beautiful city of Edinburgh. So hopefully you'll be here to see what I've got here, and I can tell you it features items from Space NK, YSL, you've seen it already, Longchamp, APM Monaco, Astrid and Miyu, Pandora. What else have we got here? And best of all, Primark. Yes, I am that girl. So I've got a range of items to show you today, and hopefully you'll let me know in the comments what you think of them. I've also just had my hair done yesterday as well, so my blonde is back, thank goodness. I was fed up seeing my dark roots, but I'm going to start off with, I don't even know what the brand is, but I know it's something that I absolutely love. So a very, very dear friend of mine bought me this beautiful trinket tray. So you can see inside it's got a vase with some flowers in it, and it says pretty little things. Now this is great as a trinket tray. What I like most about it is that items will sit in it and not fall out. It's not one of your flatter trinket trays, so absolutely ideal for beside your bed. I'm one of these people who takes my rings off at night and they'll absolutely go into here. So that was a gift from a very, very dear friend of mine. Now, I'm going to take you on to Space NK next. I had a voucher from Space NK, so that's where some of these items have come from. So as part of that, I used it towards two things. So I've always been a fan of these clear makeup containers. It's so strange to see your face in the centre of that, but I got, as you guys should know by now, pink is my power colour. I love the fact that this is just so practical that you can unzip round to the back. It fits an absolute ton of makeup inside. I'll put a few bits in just to show you, so you can see straight away loads of room left, and that's me with my foundation, a Tom Ford mascara and some Dior blusher products on there. But yeah, great item, really good quality. And then while I was buying that for myself, I found this, the cutest little one ever. So it's actually a little bag charm, or you could actually hook it inside like a Neverfull or something, anything that's got something you can clip onto. So you've got your little tiny little D-ring there. You've got your Space NK bit at the front, and it matches that one perfectly. So I just thought that was too cute. One of the things I will probably use this for, and I might suggest it to Melissa at the right handbag, is it's actually perfect size for my inhaler. And that's something that I do need to take with me all the time. So I kind of think that's actually quite cute in there, and it just goes perfect. So I will tag her or let her know that that's a little option for her. So what do you want to see next? Why don't I just show you the YSL one? You've seen this already. This was my birthday gift from me to me from the fabulous Steph at Handbag Holics Whatnot sale. It's an absolutely amazing bag. I wish I'd got one of these, one of the medium size earlier now that I've had it. I've used it just about every single day since I've got it. Great size, fits a water bottle, fits so much. Just the most practical bag there is. It'll be absolutely sensational for travel, and I do have a little bit of a travel thing to tell you about that. Hopefully I'll get the chance to do a bit of filming in London quite soon. So that's those. If I go into Astrid and Miyu, so again, this came from points that I had available on their website from other purchases I've bought over time, and the points were getting due to expire. So rather than let points, which equals money, expire, I would rather purchase something. So I got this beautiful ring. So hopefully you can see, so it's got your pearls and it's got your gold plated part. So if I just pop it on that finger just to show you. So what I love about it is you've got that beautiful couple of different looks at once. It goes with other items as well, so you can absolutely stack up their products. I've had piercings done at Astrid and Miyu and all sorts of things. They do have a lot of fabulous jewellery in their collections. So have a look. It really wasn't expensive either, and I think I had used my points, and then I maybe paid £10, I think, on top of my points. I'll go on to some. Do you know, sometimes your favourite item is not the most expensive. Who can hear me out on that? So if you are like me, you grew up in the 90s, so you probably watched some fabulous TV programs, and one of my absolute favourites of all time is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So hopefully there's a couple of you say are Buffy fans, and this is some pyjamas that came available on Primark. I did a click and collect order, and I'll show you the back of it first. It says I heart Buffy with a stake in it. And see, when I turn it round, you're going to find out which team I'm on. Yes, that's right. You have a Spike pajama top. Is that not the greatest thing ever? Look at all the many faces of Spike. I do question what he's doing in that one on this side. I'm like, what is he doing there? Is he like doing like Joey Smell the Fart acting? Who knows? But yeah, couldn't resist that. Absolutely love it. And there was pyjama bottoms that go with it. Unfortunately, it's probably a bit too hot to wear them right now, but they are very much the fleece style. And again, they have the I Heart Buffy with, and it's a stake that's through the heart. But yeah, really great quality. And I hope they'll last a long time because I absolutely love them. So yeah, so people who, it may be your birthday, but you still get to buy yourself presents, don't you? Let's go on to Pandora. So I don't know how much I've talked about what I like about from Pandora, but I have a Disney obsession with one character. I think I've mentioned him on this channel before. He's a character that people either love or don't. And I think the people that don't just haven't given him a chance yet. And it is another charm from my charm bracelet. And if you're a fan of Stitch, hopefully you can see him there. He's got a little rubber ring on and he's licking an ice cream. The sales assistant, this is from my fabulous sister, who got me this one. She always asks if there's something I'm looking for, and she knows I collect these. But the sales assistant said, tell your sister that there is a lot of more Stitch products coming soon. So that was music to my ears, especially with Christmas in the next couple of months. So that gives her a bit of an option for what she can get me. So we are down, if I move back, to 1, 2, 3, and there's something behind the APM Monaco, and I have to show you this because this is something you can only get in Scotland. So many of you probably know the Uniqlo bag. We all love that shape. But in Scotland, we are one of few countries in the world where the national soft drink of choice is not Coca-Cola. And I know I've probably stunned you with that. Iron Brew is our national drink. It's for if you're not from the UK, it's made in Scotland from girders. Don't ask me to tell you what it is. People describe it as being a bit like an orange soda and a ginger beer because it's got a bit of a fieriness to it. It's a beloved thing in Scotland. We are very, very proud of it. And they were doing embroidery of Iron Brew products onto these bags. So I had to get myself one. I love these because they are just the most practical bag ever. I definitely see myself using this when we get our dog that will be coming either later this year or maybe in the start of next year. That'll be after I've moved house, and I'll give you a wee update on that shortly too. But yeah, I couldn't resist it because where else am I going to get an Iron Brew bag? I will take this to Liverpool to show it to my team when I'm going in September because they're all Iron Brew crazy as well. But yeah, just something with a little bit of character, and that to me is what Iron Brew is about. If you're in the US and you don't know what Iron Brew is, I could definitely recommend watch Iron Brew adverts. There's some that are really, really funny. Not all of them are, but it gives you an insight into I would say, the unique Scottish humour. Just watch them. You'll love them, I promise. There's one especially about a baby that's great. But anyway, next is a brand I've never bought something from before, and this is a gift from my fabulous husband. There's 2 items in here, and you're probably thinking, why do I have a second bag from them? Well, what I'll show you this is when they were ringing up the items, they said I won a prize. I don't know how much is I won a prize, or whether it's just you've bought a new product. They want you to showcase the brand itself. So in here was what I won. So it's actually a little APM Monaco tote bag, which is really good quality. I like the fact that it folds up super duper easy. So my plan is that I have this folded inside the pouch piece that it comes in. I think the fact that it comes in a dust bag is great. If I'm going on holiday or anything, I could just take that with me, and that would be the perfect beach bag or the perfect errands bag if you want to buy little bits and pieces. So I thought that was a nice gesture. And I got that when I was away to Leeds to see the wonderful Lewis Capaldi. Now, APM Monaco, I didn't even realise they had a store in Leeds before we were going. It just so happened that hubby went to university there, so he said, why don't you take a couple of hours to browse the shops while I go to my old university haunts? I wasn't going to say no. It was just before my birthday, and he'd already told me, you have a certain amount, spend it wisely, and find yourself something you like. So we have 2 items here. I really like their packaging. The ribbons are attached to the back. I kept seeing their adverts on Instagram with Eva Longoria, who I think is fabulous. They come with little jewellery cloths, which I think is great. They also have a reward club thing where the more you buy, you can get some items for free. So it comes not just in the nice box that's actually quite good quality. It's got a velvetish feel to it. You've got your cleaning cloth in, you've got your pouch. And then we have our first item. So this is from the Morse collection. Hopefully you can see that well. And this is the bracelet in the smallest size. So it's in gold, and you can see it just has like Morse code type of thing all the way around through little gems. I wanted a bracelet potentially with something else that matched it to almost start my own version of a stack, but I didn't want to pay crazy money given we're buying a house, we're changing our life by going mortgage free, so I don't want to be going too crazy with some of these things. And I just thought that this actually suits me really well. It's a great size. I have quite small wrists and hands, so for me getting this in a size small was great. It just sits beautifully on. I think it goes great with my Vivienne Westwood one that I never take off. And then this is the item that I got to match it. So again, box, cloth, etc. So you get that with everything, which is a really nice touch. And what I got next was the Morse ring, and that's in the smallest size they had it in. And I'll just pop it on that finger there. So you can see I got 2 lovely rings for my birthday, and I just think that the ring and the bracelet go beautifully together. They give a little bit of a sparkle without breaking the bank. For the 2 items, I think it was about 240 or maybe 260, which was within the budget, just about. I think I went £10 over or something. We try and keep our budgets relatively low because you can buy yourself treats when you want to, can't you? Let's be honest. And the last one is what I got from my mum and dad. You guys know I love Longchamp. I've been to the store in Edinburgh twice now, and this time I went a lot more practical. As you can see, I've not even taken it out the bag. So I love these wee bags. They're great for if you're travelling. What I do is I take these bags with me when I'm travelling, the plastic ones, and I use it to put like products in that I don't want to have spill inside my suitcase, just in case. You never know. And what I went for was a very classic colour that they did an all chocolate brown version of this recently, which was a limited edition one, and I regret not getting it. And when I was talking to Eliza, my essay, she said, well, we still have this version. So it's slightly smaller than that lime green one I have, but it still happily goes over my shoulder. It's got, oh, it smells lovely actually. It's got your standard pieces in here as well. They obviously fold up so that you can pack them away, and that's one of the greatest things about them. For me, this will become a really great either work bag because it fits my work laptop, or just a general running errands bag. But I just thought the chocolate brown colour, from what I've seen on the latest fashion news, is going to be one of the top colours to actually be in trend. Why couldn't I say trendy for the latter part of the year? And look, that was me just putting it back together so I can keep it like that. When I have them like this, what I generally do is I actually hang them in my wardrobe on hangers, which means you're not losing lots of space storing them in any other way. But they're just the most practical bag ever, the Longchamp Le Pliage totes. I even have, this is actually what I keep my mics in for my YouTube, and it's just a tiny little Le Pliage pouch. I think they're super affordable, super fabulous quality, and just really great for day-to-day life. So hopefully you've enjoyed some of the pieces that I've got today. I appreciate the background's probably a tad bland and boring now. There was a lot more was behind me previously. And the reason for that is that we've started to pack for our move, because we, obviously, I told you before, we've sold our house. We have purchased a new house. We are working with our solicitor to work through all of our documentation. For that, we don't need a mortgage. We're very, very lucky. This, by downsizing, we'll be able to go mortgage free, and that's absolutely the right thing for us. The good news is we have a potential move-in date of the 9th of October. The only piece of bad news is I was due to be in Manchester that weekend with my hubby seeing a band that we both like, that we've never seen in Manchester before. It's a band called Buffalo Tom. If you've heard of them, they're not hugely well known, but they're really, really good. So yeah, obviously moving house comes before a concert. We have fortunately seen them before, and we know that when they tour again, we'll just get tickets for that. So we'll see if we can sell them or whatever, and take care of it that way, because let's be honest, the most important thing is actually getting into our new house. I might do a little video talking to you about some of the interiors that we're thinking about getting for our house and what we're doing, because obviously it's a smaller house, so we have to think a little bit differently about some of the bits and pieces we've got. We're really lucky that the majority of things we've got will actually fit perfectly. We're getting rid of a few things, and one of them being my dressing table, which I don't really show you on this channel, but I have quite a large one and it's just unnecessary. So I might show you some of the things that we're thinking about for the new house and for the decor. But hopefully you've enjoyed seeing this and hearing about our move-in date. It'll be here before I know it, thankfully, and just really looking forward to getting into my new house and having less bills to pay every month, because let's be honest, that's what you want. For any of you who follow Winnie B LV, my husband's in a very similar position to Winnie. He got made redundant in the UK. UK laws are very, very different than US laws, so depending on the company you work for, you get a certain amount of weeks worth of pay for every year that you've worked there. My hubby had worked for his company for 21 years. So because of that, he got a much better payout than some people did if they'd only been there a couple of years. So that's what's obviously given us the freedom to look at changing our house, changing our life, and really making the right changes for us as we get towards the latter stages of our life, so that we can be happy, contented, and focus on living well rather than working all the time. So hopefully you've really enjoyed today's video and that little bit of a life update from me, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Coming up, I will have a little bit of something from Dior. I'm going to see my fabulous essay, Dior Beauty, on Wednesday. I might, if I can get the chance, take you to the first ever Sephora in Glasgow. Yes, we have waited till August 2026 to get Sephora landing here. Far too long, in my opinion. So I've got that coming up on Wednesday. I'll be going to see my Dior essay, and Sephora open there as well. It might still be too busy, so I might just decide not to go there. And I also have made my first purchase from you. Yoox. I saw a video by the fabulous Lola Yu, and Lola bought some great products from Yoox, discounted items. So I've managed to get two fabulous items, and one of them will be my first ever Tory Burch bag, which I'm really looking forward to having. But hopefully you've enjoyed this, and if you have, I'd love it if you give my video a thumbs up. I'd love it even more if you subscribed. If you want to hype me, please do, because I'm really trying to grow my channel just now. And there is a fabulous lady out there that I've met who is helping me with some advice on that. And I don't want to throw your name into the video, so I will just say thank you to you. You know who you are. Your advice has been great so far, and hopefully what I call today's video will bring people more in to actually see this, and the Facebook algorithms won't be like, what on earth have you uploaded this time? We don't know where to show that to. So thank you to you. You know who you are, and I heart you because you are one of the kindest, most loveliest, and one of my absolute favourite YouTubers. So thank you to you, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.